Everyone, this is Esquire here. I just wanted to give a little review of the changes. So where 2.1 really sucked, 2.2 is awesome. A lot of great stuff. It's good on both ends. For the people who spend a lot, they're going to get a lot. But even for the people who don't spend a lot, there's opportunities to get more than what you had before. So the first things I wanted to talk about was a couple of things that were mentioned is the Alliance Trader. This was something that was talked about a lot. I can see the benefit of this, especially helping different players get their demon gear or the fragments to upgrade the demon gear or silver or so forth. They do have some limits, so you can't do the top guards like Travell and so forth. Up to Dominique at this point, you can go ahead and make requests for that. So the good thing is you need fragments. You can send fragments without going through a whole bunch of crap here. Gemstones, they really don't have a lot here. Like who's going to request any of these things? So they kind of could have kept that to themselves. Um, so I don't understand the need for that. Airship parts, again, very basic. You would have thought they would put some blues there, but it's a start, but it's a limited start. And eventually they'll add more. And here's the guards you can request. A couple ones that I more likely would request would be Dominique or the Duke. But it takes so long to get a lot of that stuff, and you can only request two at a time. So I don't know. So I don't really see a big change. Well, not big change, but a really big benefit yet from the trader. I'm sure it'll come. For some people, they'll benefit more than others. This is good for the newer players who want to quickly try to build up their guards to level 2, possibly level 3. It's a step in the right direction. The other thing that I noticed here was the item list. Some things cost a little bit less, and I don't have. I upgraded, so I don't have all the costs from before. But one thing that's really noticeable here is the reduction for the flags or the cards for the guards. But one thing I am disappointed for is they haven't yet added Dominique to this card. So the only way you can get Dominique really is paying 37,000 for after you do the Kingdom event, which is crazy, or if you just get the chest or get the get the guard flags or banners, whatever they things are. So I don't know. I don't know why they hide her so much. She's good, but with the newer guards, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. Uh, and that's the thing I noticed the most. I'm sure there's some other changes here in terms of the cost of things. So, take a look. I just wanted to point out the thing that stood out to me the most. So I'll have another video on the gems. I don't want to go over that too much now. And another thing, a couple things I wanted to go over is the creature event. This was talked about having better rewards. Not creature event, sorry, I apologize. The creature arena. So this has a really good awards for the top players. And I don't know, if you have money to spend and you done did everything else you wanted to do for your stats, and it's kind of hard to say no at this point for all the stuff they're giving you, especially with the creature arena. Catacombs, still isn't that great for the top 10, but for the creature arena here, you're getting for number one, which it's going to take a lot of money to get there. I don't know if you want to do that. You're getting a ton of things. Look at that. It's crazy how much stuff, that top person's getting. So you put a lot of money into your creature, but what you're getting back, I think you'll get it back. But the thing is, first of all, do you have the money to spend? and two, do you want to focus on creature or do you want to focus on other stuff? So now the different rewards, I'm not sure where it went before, but it actually goes up to the top 200. And again, top 200, it's not easy. It's going to cost a lot in time, or if you don't want to spend the time, it's going to cost a lot in getting the equipment. But I don't know, it looks good. It looks good. I was anti creature before. A friend of mine, Jaws, turned me around. So I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get in the top 200 anytime soon. And the rewards for the rest, it's really not really that great. You're getting some wrenches, some gold, and pretty much some airship uh, design fragments, which you need 500 of. So it's really stupid. Other than the top 200, you're really getting some good rewards there. So if you don't want to focus on your stats, you rather focus on your creature, you got a long way to go because these top 200 people are really strong. They spend probably twice as much as you'll pay, but you're getting a lot of awards, more than you did before. All right, so coming out here, and the one other thing I wanted to go over is the shooting gallery. All right, so the shooting gallery, I see a huge difference for the equipment. Possibly you're getting a little bit more of the Lord experience points. So I don't really see a lot there. Looking at the different ones, the gemstones, I really don't see a benefit here. Yeah, you may get some, good refining stones, but it's for the money it takes to get as many as you need to get to this one thing right here. You can spend that money on daily deals and get twice the amount. So I would say skip the gemstones for the store. Sorry, get back. Um, Airship parts. Oh, sorry. Let's come back to airship. Well, let's look at airship now. I really think it looks like they bumped up the amount of stuff you get for an airship here. Look at the stuff you're getting. You're getting, a possibility of 460 times 20,000. That's freaking huge. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I want to increase my demon gear, so I need the tools. But a strong ship is a strong ship, and that's pretty damn powerful in itself. So I'm kind of torn. Not sure where I want to go with this thing. Maybe I'll see how much I get if I spend 12 coins. I had a video on that earlier. Typically it's the same for in the beginning. So before you can get demon gear with 12 coins, I want to see what I can get for the airship in 12 coins, and if it's worth it, maybe I'll just build up my airship. And there's other ways to get to the demon gear. We'll talk about that later on. And the final one, we talked about equipment, we talked about parts. Yeah, so that's pretty much the only real difference I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is I'm noticing right off the bat is the airship. Looks like they give me a lot more in the airship. Equipment, not really doing that much unless you're using a lot of coins, which I don't know. I'm thinking the airship is the best way to go here. However, you can't deny having some of the, you know, enhancing your demon gear. Now that demon gear will be a lot easier to get, you kind of have that balance. Strong airship, strong equipment. I don't know. It's hard. All right, so that's going to be it for today. This session, I will post a couple more to talk about a couple of things I've noticed. Thank you for watching. All right, thanks a lot.